A story that's new at 11. You might want to double check your mailbox if you live in the Fairfield neighborhood of Virginia Beach. That's because police say thieves are stealing checks right out of them and cashing them in for a quick buck. 10 of your side's Jason Marks has been looking into the story all night long. Jason?
People who live in that area thought things were strange when some letters weren't being delivered. But then when they checked their bank accounts, they realized it was no accident.
It's scary. It's like somebody that you don't even know has touched every personal thing you have ever owned.
Along the streets in the Fairfield area of Virginia Beach, at the edge of the manicured lawns, is the source of the fear.
Our whole world has changed in the last few years.
Barbara Creekmore always thought the letters she stuck in the mailbox or those delivered right to her were safe. She no longer thinks that. She first realized something wasn't right when a bill she paid never made it to the company.
Why were my utility bills 2 months late?
The bank told her the check was cashed. Cashed? Someone took the check and washed it, meaning they rubbed out who the check was for and wrote in their own name. But Creekmore wasn't alone. She soon learned there were other neighbors that had mail taken right out of their box.
Well, we would be on a walk, my husband and I, and then somebody would come up and say, "Hey, have you noticed any mail missing?" And I'd be like, "Well, yeah, I have noticed mail missing."
Police say it's happened at least a dozen times. Checks cashed, costing unsuspecting victims.
It's not a lot of money, but it does add up.
It's like something you hear on a Lifetime movie or something like that. Somebody you know is taking your mail and washing checks.
Neighbors fear the suspect is a fellow neighbor. Police say they're following every lead in hopes of delivering an arrest.
I think when people are held accountable for the crimes that they commit, they're less likely to commit them again.
I've had to do a lot of things that I didn't want to do, but to safeguard my possessions, I've had to do this, and I don't have a very forgiving heart with this right now.
There could be more victims out there, people who don't even realize their checks were cashed. Now, if you are a victim, give the Virginia Beach Economic Crimes Unit a call. Jason Marks, 10 on your side.
And you can protect yourself. There are pens that contain specifically formulated gel ink that is absorbed into the paper's fibers and thus can never be washed out.